My friends, this is very serious. I don't know how to say this, but I was cutting into a watermelon and I found out that the watermelon was not really ripe and the sun is going down. It's almost dark. So what do we have to do? We have to kill it. We have to put it out of its misery because it will not be able to be eaten the way that it is by anything but ants. So I must make it small, and I will make it small with this bow and arrow on my back right now, and we'll see what happens. But the darkness is coming. The darkness is coming. Let's do this. Okay, my friends, we can do this in one shot because this is the potential for that watermelon to turn into a vampire right now is very serious because it's almost dark. So if that watermelon turns into a vampire, then we got some serious problems. So I'm gonna go turn on the high speed because it's almost dark, and the high speed camera might also turn into a vampire, so we can't have that happen either. So here we go. All right, I am back. The high speed is on. Let's do this. We gotta fill that frickin' watermelon full of frickin' arrows. Oh, the PVC bow. We don't have time to change. We have no time because we have one watermelon that's about turning into a frickin' vampire right now. What do you do? Oh! I gotta learn to do that like Hans Christensen thing where I can shoot on the other side of the bow. I can hardly see it, but you'll see. You see what I'm saying? This is the big stuff, guys. This is it, man. This is it. Okay? No children or animals were harmed in the making of this video. Let's go, let's go. Missed! This is it. This is the last one. This is so nervous making. It's so nervous making. Alright, we got it. Let's go see what happens. Okay guys, I think we got it. I think it's gonna make it. I think the neighborhood's gonna be safe, at least for tonight. But you never know. I mean, because if now we have like watermelons that are turning into vampires, then, or zombies, or whatever. I mean, these are some crazy times, but look, let's see what we did. So, yeah, I mean, you can see where I had cut it open before to see that it was no longer a viable watermelon, but now it is a dead watermelon. We're gonna get through this together, people. Just stick with me. We're gonna be fine. Get back to the chopper. Okay, before we get back to the chopper, I'm gonna take the arrows out of that thing and I'm gonna put the watermelon on top of this, and I'm gonna try to throw an axe into it. What do you think? Should we do it? Let's do it. I mean, if I miss, it's just gonna miss, and that's just gonna be it. But what if it doesn't miss? What if it doesn't miss? That's what life is all about. Throw the axe. What if it doesn't miss? Okay, here we go. All right, I really tried like to make it so that I wouldn't have to use any lights and just use the sun, you know, for this video shoot. But I figure since I already did like kill the watermelon with the arrows, that I figure it's already dead. Like, so the zombie watermelon or vampire watermelon, whichever one. We don't really know what it is, but it was going to be dark, so either one is bad. So but now that we know it's already dead, so I just turned the lights on, so you know, now you can probably see me better. And I'm going to put a light on the watermelon, and then you'll be able to see that better when I you know, throw the axe at it, or try to. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so this is the throwing axe, and if you watch my Twitter page, you've seen me throw this before. I'll probably do a whole video just on the throwing axe, so we'll see what happens with this one. But all right, so I'm gonna go push go on that other camera, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, take two. Alright guys, so I know that you could see that that was 2 failed throwing axes in a row because I hit too low both times, and I don't want the watermelon to keep falling apart just because I keep hitting too low on the target, and then it rolls off, and then that's boring. So I wasn't going to introduce this particular axe on this video, but I think you do what you got to do. So basically, we're just going to cut the watermelon with the Viking axe. So that's what we're about to do right now. So yeah, so I'm actually going to do a video on this because I have, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like I have some nice drawing on here, so I'm going to carve this. This is my personal situation. So anyway, I'll make a video about that, but right now this is just about making sure the watermelon's dead. So let's do that. And before you know it, you're about to see a slow motion shot of this axe on that watermelon. So let's do this. It's really got no chance. All right, guys, I might be like super bright. Here, let me scoot back a little bit. I don't know if is that good. Anyway, so yeah, all I know is this. What once was an alive, very dangerous watermelon is now a not alive, not dangerous at all watermelon. We got it with arrows. I missed twice with the throwing axe. So that's a lesson for everyone, is like, don't throw away your weapon. So always have your weapon. Don't throw it unless it's your last resort, because then they have it. So if that, you know, watermelon zombie was alive and I missed, it could very likely have picked up the throwing axe and then started, like, you know, attacking me with it. So that didn't happen, so everything is fine. So we are safe from the zombie dead watermelon. And so yeah, because we got it with the Viking axe, you know, the war axe. I'm not sure what you call that. The Ragnar Ax. I think that's what it is. Yeah, actually that is what it is, because I got it on Amazon. It's called the Ragnar Ax, and the original handle broke because the first thing I did was throw it, and that wasn't a good thing to do because it wasn't a hardwood. So anyway, so I made it a hardwood handle, and now I can throw it and do whatever I want to it. But anyway, so that's what we made this happen with. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can't see where the arrow holes are in there, but you can definitely see that that watermelon is now no longer a viable watermelon. So we're sad about it. And short and sweet video. I hope you guys are doing great. And you know, sometimes the watermelons are going to take us by surprise, and that's just what's going to happen. So see you next time. Please click like and subscribe to the channel, because that helps with the whole YouTube situation. So all right, my friends, we'll see you next time. Peace out.